My name's Adam Rippon. I'm an indie video game developer, and I've never ice skated. In the last couple of days, a figure skater who shares my name suddenly went from being pretty obscure to one of the most popular human beings on the planet. And it's been interesting for me. I've gotten a lot of his mail and a lot of attention from various news publications who needed a quick story about the most popular man alive. And yeah, it's been pretty unique. Yeah, I think it was Monday. I got a message from Jason Schreier, who's a friend of mine. He writes for Kotaku, and he said, "Hey, can I write a short, dumb article about your relationship with Adam Rippon?" And it, I guess, caught fire. People thought it was pretty funny. I said some silly things in it, and people really liked it. Got like 3 times as many views as the next most read article that I've ever been a part of, which incidentally was, I think, Tracy Lian's article for Kotaku Australia about Dragon Fantasy 1, and you know how it was based on my dad. So on the one hand, it was really fun to get a whole lot of attention. On the other hand, it would have been nice if it was for something I'd done rather than, you know, a name that I have. But still, it's really exciting because the other Adam Rippon does some pretty great skating, and I share a lot of his views on the world. So, you know, more power to him. And he's got his 15 minutes right now. I'll have another 15 minutes later. Ending up on NPR was probably, I think that was the highlight. I mean, I was on TV. I got interviewed by a bunch of various sites, the Washington Post, but NPR was the best for me because they actually said atomic powered sex cheetah and potato powered sex sloth on the air. Like, I just feel like I got away with something. Like, oh, I made you say that.
Good morning, I'm Rachel Martin. Figure skater Adam Rippon has been enjoying his time in the spotlight. He's been getting a lot of attention on social media. Some tweets, though, meant for the Olympian have accidentally been directed at a game developer who is also named Adam Rippon. The latter says he hasn't been confused for the ice skater in real life yet because, quote, Adam Rippon's body is like that of some sort of atomic-powered sex cheetah, and mine is like a potato-powered sex sloth. Clearly different people. It's Morning Edition.
An atomic-powered sex cheetah is, I don't know, just a dude who's really good looking. Like, man, he is an attractive guy. And I'm pretty sure he's rocket-powered in bed, you know? I'm guessing. And then, you know, I think I said potato-powered sex sloth, thinking of like a potato battery, but I think a lot of people took it as like I eat a lot of French fries. Either way works for me. And I kind of, you know, I thought I had said sex marmot, but it turned out to be sex sloth because I you know, it's the opposite of a cheetah, I suppose. But really, it could have been any animal. I just picked stuff at random. I was literally walking down the street and texting him at the same time. So it was just whatever came to my mind at the time. And I woke up the next morning before the article was published, and I was like, what animal did I say? Please don't be poodle. I got a bunch of just like random, you know, oh, I really like what you're doing. And it was weird, and I didn't really correlate it for a bit. And then I started realizing, oh, there's people telling me their stories of their gay childhoods and stuff. And you know, I realized it was for the other Adam Rippon, and I thought that was cool. I wasn't gonna respond because he probably wouldn't. I mean, he probably does occasionally, but I'm sure the volume of fan mail he gets, he can't possibly respond to everybody. So I figured, not gonna go there. But then I started getting angry grams. You know, people saying, oh, you should be supporting Mike Pence. Actually, just yesterday, after the video at the NBC segment that I did, somebody posted on my Facebook saying, wow, what was it? It was really awful. It was, you know, I need to lay off Mike Pence, you limp-wristed son of a whore. Son of a whore being one word. And he misspelled Pence, P-E-N-S-E. I was like, hey, just so you know, it's spelled P-E-N-C-E. And, you know, it's kind of disrespectful of you not to know how to spell his name, buddy. I work in video games. There's a ton of negativity on the internet with video games, and I'm used to seeing it. And so the fact that it really has nothing to do with me makes it real easy to ignore. And I guess I'm kind of happy that I'm absorbing it for him. I'm 100% willing to do that. Yeah, we're both gamers. I love video games. He loves Olympic games. I'd love to have him sit down and play Dragon Fantasy. I'd love to sit down and teach him to program. He can teach me to figure skate. Oh yeah, I agree with everything Adam Rippon stands for. I mean, everything I know of anyway. He's for gay rights, I'm for gay rights. He's for, like, just, it's okay to be you. And I think it's absolutely okay to be you. It's a wonderful message, and it's one everybody should hear.